guys! Today I'm going to be talking about planning for Christmas.
The family fudge, the family fudge. They are mostly sweet but full of nuts.
Hi guys, welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Jennifer and I'm the mom of the family fudge. I have 4 little kids ages 5 months to almost 7, and I've been on a quest to get more organized. And so one of the things I wanted to do this Christmas is create some planning worksheets that I could fill out to help me stay organized, and that I could also use next Christmas, and that I could put on the blog to share with you guys. So if you guys want to print out any of these, go on over to thefamilyfudge.com and they'll be there hopefully for you guys to print out and use yourself. Now, if you're a super organized planning lady, you probably have this done already. But if you're like me, just starting out with planning and you're kind of a procrastinator, this is for you. It'll be perfect. So go ahead and give it a try. If you're new here, I invite you to go ahead and watch this video and maybe a few more. And if you like what you see, hit that subscribe button to come back for more videos. So I'll go ahead and show you the different printables and how I use them and give you some ideas of how you might use them yourself. So you can make your own Christmas planner with just a few things. I picked up this 1-inch binder from Walmart and it was about $2 or $3. And I also picked up a package of 8 write and erase dividers, and I like these because you can just go ahead and write on the tab. You don't have to deal with the little paper inserts. And then I also picked up a package of cardstock so I could print on thicker paper, but that's totally optional. You don't need cardstock. And then we have some pens and a whole bunch. So like I said, all of these printables can be found for free on thefamilyfudge.com, and I'll go ahead and link our blog site down below in the description box below if you want to go there and check that out. But first I have these 2 different binder covers for you to choose from. I have this one with the ornaments, and this one's more of just a geometric design, and I tried to keep the colors pretty plain in case you wanted to go ahead and print this in black and white and not use any color ink. So I'm going to choose this one. So I'm going to go ahead and insert that. Okay, so who's ready to see my super organized Christmas binder? You open it up, and this type of binder can fold all the way back, making it easy for me to write on my calendar, which is the first thing that we find when we open up this binder. And then we go into the menu section. So this is a place where you can write down what kind of meal you're having, whether you're having Christmas dinner or maybe you're having your meal Christmas Eve. You have a space to write that down, and then the date and the time, and then the location. And when I have this filled out, I plan on emailing it to my family members, because in my family we divvy up the dishes. It's not all just on one person to make everything, so we have a sign up for them. So here we have the type of food, whether it be an appetizer, an entree, side dish, dessert, or drinks, and then what the item is that the person's going to be making, and then that person that's going to make it. And we actually haven't decided all the way yet. We have some planning yet to do. And in the cooking section, I have what I'm calling my cooking plan. So when I know what dishes I'm going to be making, I'm going to go ahead and write them on here. So I know I'm going to be making Rice Krispie treats and funeral potatoes, also known as cheesy hash brown potatoes. So I know I'm going to be making those. And so I can go ahead and write all the information that I might need, like the source. Like, I know how to make Rice Krispie treats. I don't need to find a recipe for that. I know about how much it will cost for budgeting, about how much time it'll take, and the ingredients that I still need to buy. I know when I'm going to make it. I have a note section in case I might want to add anything special, like maybe I want sprinkles, I don't know. The next section I have here is the shopping section. And here I can have a shopping list with food items and other items that I might need. So after I know what what dishes I'm going to be making, I can write down all the ingredients that I need here, and any miscellaneous items that I need to buy, I will write there. Next, I have the gift section. So in this section, I have spaces for the person I'm buying for, and then I have some ideas of things I might want to buy them, and then I've gone ahead and checked it off if I actually bought that item, or let's say I didn't actually buy a basketball, but I bought this game instead. I put that there. And then I have the cost here so I can keep on track of my budget. And then once these items are wrapped, I can just put a check, check, check. And so I know whether they've been wrapped or not. And then this area, I have information about stockings, but I'm not going to say that in case we have little ears. And Jackson and Mackenzie, you better not be watching this video. Mommy says don't watch it. You won't be surprised. So here I have Mackenzie's, and you can print out, each sheet has room for 2 people, so it depends on how many people you're buying for, but I have this little quote on the side here that it says something they want, something they need, something they wear, and something they read. And that's kind of something that I try to keep in mind when I'm picking gifts for my kids. So there's another gift list. And then after that section, I have the to-do section. And I've kind of broken this down by when I want to do things. So about 4 to 6 weeks out, I have things I want to do. 1 to 2 weeks before, the day before, and the day of. So this will be different for each person. I kind of have a unique system. But you can go ahead and write in here what would be realistic for you and when you want to do them. I tend to not do things super far in advance, but hopefully this will keep me from doing things last minute. Okay, so after the to-do section, I have the traditions section. Now, my oldest child is not 7 yet, so our family traditions are semi-new, and because they're new, there has been times where I've forgotten, oh, I wanted that to be a tradition, but we forgot about it. So this is a really neat section that I've used to write down what the traditions that we're going to try to do, so that I don't forget any, and then I'm prepared. So some of these things we've actually already done, like I wanted to make sure that we did Operation Christmas Child, and we did that. In fact, we did that, so I'm going to put a check on that. And then the family trip to Apple Hill, we did that. And then in these sections we have areas to write what that tradition is, and what you might need to buy or prepare to make it happen, and when we're going to do it, so we make sure to schedule time to do it, and any other notes. So we're going to be making gingerbread houses. I need to buy candy and paper plates. I know when we're going to do it, and I know that I want to make a video. So hopefully I'll show you guys how we make our mini gingerbread houses. And I say gingerbread in quotes because they're actually made of graham crackers. But anyway, there's where I put all of the family traditions that I want to keep. And if you have more than 4 family traditions, just print out more sheets. So simple. And in the next section, I have my information about my decorations. This is the decor. I'm calling this the Decor Inventory. So I have it broken up by sections. We have items for the tree, items for the table, for the outside, and just miscellaneous items. And this helps me make sure that I have all of the decorations that I need and that they're all out. I'm hoping this helps me when it comes time to pack things away and get them out next year, because I can pack like items together. And also when I hit those after Christmas sales, I know what items I might want to buy more of. So there's a section here to check off the items or write in specialty items that I have. Then after the decor items, I have a section for my Christmas cards. I like to send out Christmas cards. I try to send them out every year, but I find myself having to re-look up people's addresses every year because I don't keep track of those very well. So I went ahead and made this sheet for myself to write down the name and address of the people I want to send Christmas cards to this year, and if I hold on to it in this binder, and if they don't move, then I'll have an easy place to find them for next year. And so I just have 8 spaces on this sheet. Obviously, if you want to send out more than 8, then just print out more sheets. And then in the back right here, I just have a blank sheet. You can do whatever you want to it. Shopping lists, to-do lists, things like that. And there you go. There's my super organized Christmas binder. I still have a lot of things to fill out in here, but I'm actually feeling really organized. All right, there we have it. I hope that these planning sheets help you. Leave me a comment down below if you plan on using them. I hope that they help me stay organized this Christmas season, and I hope that they can help you too. See you next time.